Is Philadelphia Eagles home, Lincoln Financial Field, cursed this time? Let's roll back the clock on this historic franchise and its greatest player ever, Jalen Hurts. My name is Mike. I'm a lifelong New Jersey resident and a Philadelphia Eagles fan for my entire life. It's part of the local history here, and I would say, for me, what's local history for you? Well, sports is part of local history, and you're going to say, well, Mike, why aren't you closer here? You're a teacher. Don't you have permission to go in? Didn't you call ahead of time and get authorization to film in the Eagles? Well, the Eagles are a private, and I want to show you your Lincoln Financial Field and the entrance to the parking lot. They are a private organization. But Nick Foles, and I want to talk about this, broke the curse of the Philadelphia Eagles not winning the Super Bowl, because they never won at the Vet. Jaws, Ron Jaworski, I love you, but in 1980 at the Vet, the stadium before this, and it was demolished in 2004, they actually played there from 1971 to 2002, and they didn't win, and they got killed in that 1980 Super Bowl anyway. And I want to show you the structure here because it's beautiful. Lincoln Financial Field. It holds 67,000 people. It's amazing. It has standing room only and all of that. It's a beautiful stadium. Veterans Stadium was not beautiful, by the way, at all, but we'll talk about that. So how did Nick Foles, an unknown quarterback, really, and how did he break the curse for the Philadelphia Eagles and win the first Super Bowl? He had a magical season. He actually had two kind of magical seasons. But in 2017, 2018, when they won against Tom Brady, who was considered the best ever quarterback, who won 7 Super Bowls, he beat him. Nick Foles beat him. Yeah, Jayson, Kelce was on that team. They had a great team. But this man, Nick Foles, has a statue, and we're going to show it to you in Lincoln Financial Field, and there's a reason for it. He won it. He was that good. I mean, he was making passes you wouldn't believe, and he won it at the end. It was a very close Super Bowl, by the way. And parade, we finally had a parade in Philadelphia. It was awesome for the Eagles. We had never had one before. And again, this was Super Bowl 52. It was 52 years we were kind of cursed from winning a Super Bowl. And he did it. Remarkably, he did it. You know, I want to tell you, Jalen Hurts, let's get to today. We're going to end up being repeat champions. We won last year against what they consider the new greatest player, right? Patrick Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs, but we beat him. And we won by a lot. It wasn't even close last year in 2024. And we're going to win again. We're going to be repeat champions. And it's because of the tush push. Let's talk about the tush push and why that makes him the greatest Eagle ever. Yes, Reggie Waken can be considered the second greatest. The Minister of Defense. And all the sacks he got. But Jalen Hurts, I say he's the greatest because he changed the game. It's only because of his abilities and his ability to squat 500-some pounds that he's able to push his way, with help from his friends on the offensive line, to get first downs at will when they're 1 yard away or get a touchdown when they're 1 yard away. And they are unstoppable. And nobody else can do it. Why can't they do it? Because they don't have the physical ability to do it. These other quarterbacks, none of them do. It's only Jalen Hurts. And they want to change the rules because Jalen Hurts is just that good. And nobody gives him credit for it. I don't know why he's not in the conversation of the best quarterback ever, but he is for the Eagles. He is, and the best player, because he single-handedly has done it. What was the Vet? The Vet was the stadium before Lincoln Financial Field. From 1971 to 2002, for 31 years they played there. And Ron Jaworski was the quarterback. He was very, very good. But they got killed in that 1980 Super Bowl. I mean, let's admit it. And it wasn't fun to watch at all. But they were really good. They had players like Howard Carmichael catching passes, and Wilbert Montgomery as a great runner. But this team hurts, but they have Sequan Barkley, their best running back. He's the best running back ever. And we got him from the New York Giants. You happy about that, New York? Yeah, you didn't like that very much when we got Sequan Barkley. And A.J. Brown, their receiver. Incredible. So let's go through Randell Cunningham. He was also a running quarterback like Jalen Hurts. But he could. They didn't do the tush push back then. Maybe they didn't even think about it. Maybe a Nick Sirianni idea. But whoever came up with that idea is a genius. It is a football play. I'm sorry. Football is a physical sport. People get hurt all the time in these games. Seriously. I mean, I'm surprised there aren't more broken legs. Honestly. It's amazing to play football. Tackle, not for a school, but with my friends, and they would throw me, and I was the quarterback, they would throw me around. And I gave up after I almost got my leg broken, okay, because they leg tackle you and stuff. This is a very dangerous sport, football. You know, now they have like flag football and stuff. Donovan McNabb, let's talk about him for a second, because he played here at Lincoln Financial Field. He lost against Tom Brady. And I'm sorry, Donovan. I love you. You were a great quarterback for us, but you didn't win the Super Bowl, and we should have. We were ahead going into the fourth quarter. We should have won. And his receiver, the amazing Terrell Owens, was incredible in that game. So there was no excuse to lose that game against Tom Brady. I'm sorry, in 2004. And yes, Jalen Hurts did lose the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. But then we won it, and we won it convincingly. When we lost, it wasn't Jalen Hurts' fault. He took us down, and we were ahead. We only lost because they had the ball at the end. Let's face it. That's the only reason why we lost. It was the defense. I'm sorry, defense, but you didn't come through. Let's just face it. So that's the story of the greatest Eagle ever and Lincoln Financial Field, built. And we played in there from 2003 all the way now to 2025. And it holds 67,000 people. Ridiculously expensive to go in there. I'm outside because this is the property of the Philadelphia Eagles. I just got told, I tried to film from inside, to get out of there, and I'm reported. I mean, really? Really, Eagles? Okay, next time I guess I'll call you up. I know you're a private organization. I'll call you up next time. Maybe I can get a tour. They give tours, folks, of this stadium. You can go in for a tour, and they don't just have football games here. So that is the story. It is ridiculously expensive to park in this stadium. This says it's $30 and $60 to park here at Lincoln Financial Field, but for Eagles games, it's $50. That is ridiculous. You need a lot of money to go to an Eagles game because they're Super Bowl champions. And for ticket prices, you're talking about standing room only $55. We'll put that above. And just to get a seat, you got to pay $157. That's the least. Or $177. It goes all the way up to $515. You're spending a lot of money to see this great team, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm next to my daughter, also Philadelphia fans here, and we're going to sing Fly, Eagles, Fly. Let's do it. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Beat 'em low, beat 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Agles, Eagles! Tush push!